So I saw something else last night that I thought was very interesting. And it's a very interesting discussion. And as I've always said, I don't necessarily do news on this show. We do topics, right? So Steph Curry's amazing, had 46, and the Warriors are 10-0. And so now everybody's going, uh-oh. Everybody, I saw a story this morning, everybody's putting up the 95-96 Chicago Bulls with Michael Jordan, the greatest team that ever played, the most wins in a season, and they're now comparing the Warriors to that team. Now, it's very easy to dismiss the Warriors, but in my years of covering sports, almost all great teams, and the Bulls qualify, and I think the Warriors have a chance to if they win another. All great teams have something in common. Three things, actually. They have great talent. You can't be a great team without great talent. Chemistry gets you so far. It's like a movie. You need great writing or great actors or a great director. The great movies of all time either had a great writer, had a great director, had great actors. So you need great talent. Secondly, almost all great teams have had a great coach to elevate the talent to an even higher level, from very good and championship to all time, like the Bulls, Phil Jackson. Patriots, Bill Belichick. Bama football teams, Nick Saban. So you need great talent and you need great coaches. But the great historic teams have also taken advantage of something. They take advantage of their era's rules. That's why I say the Kansas City Royals are a lot better than you think. The Kansas City Royals are built perfectly for 2015 baseball. Numbers down, their bullpen's great, allowing you no runs past the sixth inning. And because baseball now is more situational than ever, based on nobody's hitting really for power, they have a bunch of guys who go first to third and second to home. They are tremendous taking the extra base because they're built to be athletic and not give you a run late in games. They're not flashy. The Royals are perfectly built for today's modern Major League Baseball. So here's what's interesting about the Warriors and the Chicago Bulls. They have great talent. I do think eventually the Warriors will have a great head coach back, but they are both brilliantly designed for their era. The Warriors in Michael Jordan's era, these Warriors, would not be as dominant. But the Bulls wouldn't be in today's basketball with today's rules either. Because yes, Michael Jordan could score, but Michael was a lousy three-point shooter. Michael's career three-point percentage is only bolstered because for a 2-year period, what do you know? The 2 years they were at their best, the NBA briefly moved it in. The following year, 97, they moved it out. Michael and Pippen went back to being lousy three-point shooters. Yes, the Bulls had great players, but they were mid-range jump shooters. And in today's game, the best mid-range team doesn't win titles. Similarly, Curry, Klay Thompson, Harrison Barnes are a young team that aren't considered overly physical. And in Jordan's hand check era, they would have pushed these Warriors and been allowed to under the rules all over the court. So what makes a great team in sports? Take the Baltimore Ravens with Trent Dilfer. Wouldn't play today. They would be a team with an average quarterback whose defense would be penalized often. Bill Belichick's Patriots today are not built for 20 years ago. Those hybrid linebackers would be too small for teams running downhill. Greatness is achieved three ways in sports: talent, elite coaching, and you're built brilliantly for the era in which you play. The Bulls were, and now so are the Warriors.